Hey everybody, and welcome back to my adventures in Minecraft 1.19.3. If you saw the last episode, for one, I'm sorry. We accidentally started a raid when I intended on working on my house and getting some food and whatnot, and things just kind of fell apart. It was really bad, and I was super unprepared, and there's really not much I could have done about it. It was not supposed to happen, but it happened, so we made it through though. We got a totem of undying. Woohoo. So, yeah. I'm recording this right after the last episode ended. Sorry. So, yeah, I'm a little flustered at what just occurred. But regardless, I think we're going to have a really fun episode, anyways. So, yeah, let's not let the nonsense hold us down. Came here for food, and we sort of got it. And now we're gonna go take the newly acquired saddle from the Ravager. We're gonna try to get a horse. I mean, I imagine they're grown up, so they should be able to be. You know what? I love you anyways. Don't fail me now. Okay, you know what? I don't care. You know, doesn't bother me none. I don't really want to steal from my wheat farm unless I have to, but I think I just took the last little bit from the chests, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, I keep yawning again. It's a recording curse, I guess, but I mean, to be fair, that raid kind of did wear me out. That was frustrating in all the wrong ways. So, I guess we'll finally try to get a horse, because did my leads survive the battle? Yes. So, we could keep one up on the deck at the house until we can build a stable. So, alright. How many are you going to take? Almost all of them. He's got really bad health. He kind of seems fast, but I'm not sure. Really, I just wasted all that for one shot at a... I thought hay bales were, like, instantly supposed to make them adults. I don't think he's supposed to take that many. Maybe I accidentally fed him too many. Because, like, hay bales are the healing item as well, right? Okay. He seems fast just walking, but that could be his full speed. You never know. Come on, dude. Decide. Decide. Gosh, you gotta love horses. Gosh. Man, this horse ain't fast. He's got a small jump, too. What the heck? This horse sucks. Are you... Oh, sweet. Hopefully we might get another chance, then. I'm already, cheating on my horse. I guess. Disowning him, I guess, is a better word. I'm cheating on my horse. That's kind of silly. This one seemed... They all seem fast, I guess. I need... You know, you're fired. Are these, like, quite literally the same horse? They seem like they want the exact same speed. You know what? This horse is prettier. Screw you, bub. We're out. We are going so slow. But I guess it's all faster than walking on foot, right? So, it's better than nothing. We can always breed them later if we get the time. This is not just any horse. This is my racing horse. Fastest in the business, if we're being real. Alright. Alright, buddy. Whoa, whoa there. Alright, so... It's that simple. Yeah, if you've forgotten, we've been working on the house. Okay, now that we're home, it's time to settle in and get this video started for real. So, today's comment question will be, what's your favorite evil villager? So, this is talking about the pillagers, illagers. I still think they're divided into two groups. You got the illagers and then the pillagers, even though they're all technically pillagers now. But, what's your favorite? Is it the evoker, the vindicator, which is the one with the axe, the pillager with the crossbow, pillager, captain, illager beast, aka the ravager? Yeah, you'll have to let me know down below. And evoker if I didn't mention that. And if you're weird and you like the vexes, then maybe you might just want to keep that one to yourself. I hate those things. I'm joking. Let me know down in the comments below. But we're back at the house. The last episode that I worked on the house, so like 2 episodes ago, we prettied it up. We got this top room done. We got a floor. We've got flower power. I am so sorry for the yawning. I'm not over the raid yet. Let's go ahead and set our spawn back here. Cool. And now we can quickly unload some of these thingies so that we can, I suppose, start building on the house. If I can make an axe. There we go. Let's start collecting arrows again, because I'm sure I'll end up starting another raid by accident before long. I should have probably gathered more materials from my other place before storming in here, but oh well. So in the last part of building the house, we got this frame up made out of logs. So the first thing we're going to do is gather logs, get these walls prepared to be constructed, and then I got to decide what the walls are going to be made out of. Like the frame will be there, but I kind of figured that I will probably make it out of something different, probably clay or terracotta. But the thing with that is it's going to be expensive and cost quite a bit to make happen. I mean, we're talking about dyeing things and all that, so step 1 is probably going to be might have to stop and make some armor. I need to get some coal, but I can't really think of a real easy place right by my house here. I haven't started a mine or anything where I could just grab coal really quick, but if I was smart, I would have went back over that way and mined it out of that big pit we were fighting in, but it's almost nighttime, so we're at to sleep. But there's plenty of terracotta in this pond right now. I know my world spawn here had a Badlands near like the jungle, I believe, right? So like that's always an option, but I really don't want to travel that far back that way, so I guess we'll have to get on our magical horse and head back over to the pit and try to grab some coal. This is going to be sort of a grindy episode, I imagine, so if you've been enjoying the house building stuff, this episode will probably be right up your alley. But yeah, here in a minute I'm going to start getting into some topics to talk about, which I've been wanting to talk about for a little bit now, but we've been fighting some wars. But let's take our new racing horse back over this way, and we will get to collecting some coal. So, as I had mentioned before, I took that little break to play. Excuse me. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which was a game I was really anticipating because I played the original to death, and I mean like to death. I really like that game, and it's my second favorite Kirby game, so when that was announced, I was super excited, and I was looking forward to it, and I had to play it, and play it fast, because yeah, when I go back to work, it's going to be tough to fit that in, so I buckled down, played through the story mode and Magolor's new bonus content, the Magolor epilogue, I think it was called. So I did all that in one sitting, and then the following day I did and I also did the arena. I did all that stuff in one day, and then last night on my second session I did extra mode, beat the true arena, because I had heard there was a new final boss, which is pretty much not true. Like, it's different, but it is not a new final boss, but it is significant enough to where I think it's worth beating the true arena, which honestly isn't too hard. The true arena is not really that challenging. I'm glad it's more difficult than the original game, because it has all the added bosses from the Magolor epilogue, which I thought was really cool. I always like when you get to fight some bosses from a different character's story as Kirby, because you come to know the boss so well from fighting it with this specific character, but now you're fighting as Kirby, so you got a lot more options and combinations of what you could do to defeat the boss. And yeah, I really like that. And because it's in the true arena, you don't really get to practice it. It's just whenever that boss shows up on the list, alright, now's my time to try to beat this thing. Of course, there's also the secret boss in the true arena, which I don't really want to spoil. It's the same as the original game, so if you've played Return to Dreamland and you beat the true arena, then you know that there is a secret boss who only appears during that. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It is by far the definitive way to play Return to Dreamland. I did not play the demo when it came out. I just picked up the game the day it launched. But man, that game is so beautiful. They did a really good job sort of remastering it, making it feel deluxe. And yeah, I really didn't expect, I knew about the outlines and the change to DDD's character model. Excuse me. But yeah, I really really enjoyed my time. I wish I could be a little bit more enthusiastic about it, but again, I just got done recording the raid, so I'm like, I'm so, ugh. But yeah, I highly recommend, if you've never played a Kirby game and you're like, I want to get into it, but where do I jump in? This is a really good spot, because if you ask me, Kirby's Return to Dreamland was kind of designed to go back to the core of what the series was, introduce new people to it, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland's what brought us what we have today, the modern Kirby stuff with some really good lore. And I don't know that it's the first game to have the pause screen descriptions for the bosses, which is responsible for a lot of the lore. It's hidden away. So anytime you fight a boss fight in a Kirby game, even if it's just a variant of a boss, always pause the game and move over to the description screen, and you'll see a usually detailed or cryptic description of the boss, which gives you details. Because usually, when you play a game, you're just like, oh, I'm fighting a boss, and this gorilla dude, the snowy looking gorilla, is just the boss of this area, so that's why it makes sense. No, these pause screens go above and beyond to explain who it is, where they're from, and why they're doing what they're doing. So yeah, if you're unfamiliar with Kirby, those are some tips, but I highly recommend getting into Kirby because it is more than meets the eye. It is not pink lovable puffball who sucks people up and copies their abilities. It could be further from the truth. But I think that's what makes the series so great, is so many people play the games, or they recognize Kirby as this cute character, but they have no idea not only how powerful Kirby is, but how much lore is hidden in plain sight with the ancients and the creation of all these ancient machines and devices that could be used for good and evil, and some of the stakes that are in the world. And oh my gosh, you could go on about all these things. But anyways, without spoiling anything in regards to Return to Dreamland, I think the main campaign is just as fine as before. It's solid, a lot of fun, looks great, sounds great. It seems like they may have remastered some of the songs to make them sound a little bit better. Nothing really noticeable. I have not compared each song yet, like I haven't done a comparison, but I've noticed that there are some differences and some little hidden things in some of the songs as well, so definitely check that game out, and at the very least play through the main story and the Magolor epilogue. Magolor's epilogue is not just like a side thing. It is a full-fledged story that is canon and has to do with the series as a whole. So if you want to know why Magolor still hangs around in the current games, even though well, let's just say he doesn't have the greatest ending at the end of Return to Dreamland. No spoilers. But regardless of what happened to him and stuff, yeah, it explains how he's able to return in the modern games and why he's just his cheerful old self. So I find that to be crucial. But with all that said, I think those are fine. You could probably pass on extra mode if that's not your thing. I say just play through it and don't worry about getting 100%. Just play through the stages, go straight to the end of the game, unlock the true arena, and see what that has to offer if you're up for a little bit of a challenge. But besides that, I haven't played much of Magoland because I could care less. I like the original minigames in Return to Dreamland, not these new ones. So I gave it a solid 8 or 8.5 out of 10. They're really showing that like some heart went into the game, or at least showing that they care, because for instance, Sonic Colors Ultimate should have been a fantastic remaster, and it should have just been Ultimate in all these ways, but man, it felt so short of the mark. And I like Sonic Colors. I'm not one of those people like, yeah, I hate the Wisps, I hate the story. No, I really liked it, and I liked going back to it, but it sucks having to hook up the Wii U just to put the game on. But Ultimate was supposed to be so much more, and it just wasn't, which is really annoying. And the cutscenes don't match the end game anymore because they remastered the end game, so it looks blurry and crappy, and it's still solid, and I still would recommend Sonic Colors Ultimate if you've never played the game. However, it is not by any means ultimate. However, it seems that Sega knows that, and moving forward they are gonna knock it out of the park with the following Ultimate games that keep getting rumored to be happening. Supposedly there's supposed to be a announcement or something on that coming. I'm not entirely for sure, but man, it would be nice. to keep that hype train moving, because even though Ultimate was kind of infamous, I think everybody was still like, hey, if you could get this right with the next game, you know, this could be something big. I think Sega knows that, so yeah, hopefully we will get some announcements in regards to Ultimates and whatever this new 2D modern Sonic game is that everybody's been jibber-jabbering about. That's a project I'm excited for. As long as it's not a mobile game. If it's a mobile game, I'm going to be really mad. I think Sonic's in a really good place right now. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled on all the projects. So, and you can bet I'll be staying in the loop and posting that stuff on my channel when it comes out. I really do wish that I got to play Return to Dreamland on my channel, though, because I really enjoyed it, and I think it would have been fun to do a little nostalgia trip with my viewers. It would have been a live stream series, though. It wouldn't have probably been like an actual playthrough. And speaking of playthrough, I'll get to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a minute. Also, why do I always slur with the word ninja and then turtles? When I say ninja, it comes out fine, and then when I say turtles, it comes out as turtles. Turtles. Like I'm not pronouncing the second T. I don't know. It's whatever. I know I'm like rambling about different things, but just there's so many things I want to talk about. Okay, so to make the terracotta blocks, it's that easy. You just make them like this, and then you smelt them. You don't smelt the clay and then make the blocks. Don't be like me. I'm not smart. So, yeah. Is there really a skeleton in there? So much for my impenetrable fortress. The enemy's on the inside. Oh shoot, that's my horse. But that up there is certainly an Enderman. And that Enderman certainly has to die. N is for no survivors. Whoosh. Okay. Anywho, yeah, I think Kirby was just a slap in the face to Sega. Like, yep, yeah, we know how to make a remaster. And I think Sega will probably try to step up their game now because of Sonic's continuing success between the movies, shows, figure lines, and now the games. So, like I mentioned earlier, I have to talk about Ninja Turtles. There will be no Ninja Turtles content on the channel for a little while. The series will continue. It's just right now I'm not going to be recording it because I gotta get the Minecraft stuff prepared. There will always be Minecraft stuff, and if there's not, you know for sure, because I will announce that in the community tab. But you know, I'm focusing on this because this is my main series, and the Ninja Turtles stuff is just a side playthrough. So I will be finishing that for the people who've been watching. So if that's your thing, don't worry. It's going to be coming back. It's just not a priority because they're self-contained playthroughs. So, you know, I start the video and then by the end I've beaten it. So, yeah, I'll be finishing that up later. Because of that means I won't be starting Mutants in Manhattan for a little while. But I don't think there's anybody watching the videos that is like looking forward to that. It's just kind of like a thing that I'm going to be doing. And even though I was like, I want to play it, yeah, I'm not in any big rush to get to it. Because, yeah, I want to play it, but I am not, like, losing sleep over not being able to enjoy Mutants in Manhattan right now. So, yeah, that's just a very brief and sort of sudden update for that. But I just wanted to let everybody know that, yeah, I'm not actively recording those right now, and I won't be for a good little while, to be honest. I'm just gonna actually smelt them all down in here. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna dye them. I want to dye them blue, but I need to go get lapis to do that. I think blue's a... Or no, it's cyan. Cyan's the color I like because it comes out like this gray looking color. And I think you make cyan with... Is it white and blue dye? I'm pretty sure. But anyways, we're going to be either using plain terracotta or probably like blue/cyan for the walls down there, because I want it to be kind of a little bit on the darker side, just so it all sort of blends together and looks nice down there, rather than like a kindergartner put it together, which in some ways a kindergartner is putting this together. I can't say I'm the most intelligent builder out there, but oh well. Let's hop back up on the horse and try to gather some more materials from the house, and then we're gonna go make some dye and finish off by, I suppose, getting some logs and getting some walls put up. Let's do a little time check here. We are at the 26-minute mark, so yeah, we got plenty of time to get work done on the house. As long as I get this bottom area built and set up before I go back to work, yeah, I'm cool with that, because that means anytime I log on, I don't have to worry about, you know, building things. It's just, hey, now I can start like adventuring some more and developing the base around the house, rather than freaking out about I have no place to live right now. So that's the idea. And at the time I'm recording in this, it is, hold on, let me check. It is February 26th, and it's a Sunday, and I'm supposed to be going back to work tomorrow, which is Monday. So that's why I'm trying to get some stuff done today. Okay, here we go. We'll take all of this. This is all good stuff. I didn't even know I had an ender pearl there. All these are good. We could probably stash that at the house. How about here? We'll go plant that. Yeah, I guess this axe could stay. Oh well, this is a fine start, so if we need anything else we can come back, but that's pretty much everything I should need. Besides like a white flower, which I guess we'll go grab a couple quote-unquote white flowers. I think both of these make white dye. Is this gray? That's light gray dye. So this is white. No. Is there any... Oh, bone meal. I'm a moron. I'm sorry. Oh, well, we should have some bones at the house. Oh, I just about fell down in that Ravager hole, I think. Mush. Mush. But anyways, like I was saying about my job, and by the way, look at how imposing our house looks. It's awesome. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get rained out tomorrow, so I won't probably be actually working, but that was the first day that we were supposed to be starting back, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, because it's going to be like thunderstorming at 8 o'clock when I'm supposed to be down. Well, I'm supposed to be at work and getting things ready for the day, but like I said, I really don't think that's going to happen, so that hopefully that's the case, and it gives me just one more day to get things ready for YouTube before I have to slow everything down. So if that's the case, then yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's quickly make some dye here and see. So you can't make anything with gray, which is why we're experimenting. That doesn't make anything, but if we take a couple of these bad boys, turn the bone meal turn to white dye. We should be able to. Oh, it's green. It's gotta be green. That's right, cactus. Oh no, we don't have any cactus. This is kind of a bizarre playthrough, I know, but if I can get the horse over there, savannas typically connect to deserts if there's one over there, so why not take a little trip? Huh? I mean, this is kind of like a material gathering episode where we're just getting ourselves prepared to build this lower portion of the house. So apparently this horse was a little bit more important than I thought, because he's now like our taxi. Alright, dude, I guess we're heading back out. We're gonna go try to find a cactus if we can. Yeah, we can get around the pond this way, which is cool because I hate having to pull a horse across water with a lead. Alright, so anywho, let's move on to another topic. So in short, I will be returning to work tomorrow or the next day after that, so there's that. I think I might script my channel update video so that I make sure I mention everything that I need to mention, because if I don't, then I'm gonna have a lot of confused people, and I'm really trying to prevent that from happening. But regardless, if the channel update should have been out quite a while before you see this, but if you're seeing this and you did not actually see the channel update, maybe you missed it, or you're like, there's no sense in watching that, definitely gonna say right now I recommend you watch it, because I wouldn't have made the update if I didn't have something important to add, and in this case it is the schedule and future of the channel. So it's pretty important, and of course your guys' comments can help shape the direction that this channel goes in, which is very important for me and you. So also, this Minecraft music is beautiful. So with all that said, that will have hopefully been out before, well, probably several days, maybe even up to a week before you're seeing this. But yeah, I need some feedback under that video, and just bring your ideas that you've had to the table. I've been taking notes. I got this battle tactics thing. I'm still looking into that to see if that's something I actually do want to cover on my channel. It's still like, it's on the burner, I guess. Also, I should have got my coordinates, but you know what, I think we'll be okay. We just need a really good view over the land. And then the other thing that I got suggested was Skyblock, which I've never done before and I haven't seen before. Okay, well, you know, we can get our cactus over there and get the stuff else. Man, it's not as far as I thought when you have a horse and food, so okay, that's really convenient. Let's do that. But I've never played or watched Skyblock, even though I hear it's kind of a big thing. But if I can figure out like what map you're supposed to play on, I think a mini, like maybe a 10-part series would be kind of cool. Like a shorter thing, like to where I could record it when I get off work really quick and be able to get videos out to you guys regularly. I wouldn't make there is a desert beside of it. I wouldn't make it a long-running series probably, unless like I get really into it, but oh, this is so cool. So this is Red Desert, right? And then that is obviously Mesa or Badlands. And this is Wooded Badlands. I mean, okay. So we've got this. Also, that sugar cane looks taller than normal. Also, don't touch the cactus. Don't touch the cacti. Also, the creepers look like cacti. You know what? How about you just blow up? Actually, you can all just blow up, I guess. I need to get bamboo before long because obviously I'm going to be... Oh no, this is orange. This is not regular. It looks like it in this lighting. Oh, Mr. Horse, I need you to whisk me to the water. Away! It's always really easy to hunt Endermen in the deserts because they stick out like sore thumbs. Come on. Don't try to intervene, Mr. Racehorse. Come on. Just die already. Bam! This is the most enjoyable way to farm for Endermen, is just anytime you casually see them while you're enjoying the game, you can try to grab some. I really recommend your first playthrough, you just take your time. Take your time, enjoy the game. Don't rush to go try to fight the dragon to see the credits. You know, back when I started playing, there was nothing really left after you beat the dragon. There was no end game to start. You just got, you know, a bunch of levels, and it was time to finally, like, oh, I'm gonna upgrade my house now. So you kind of save the dragon for being this penultimate thing, like this is the final challenge to overcome. And I definitely recommend people play the game that way. They just enjoy it, you know? Enjoy riding around on horseback, enjoy doing all these things. You don't need elytra. Also, there went our hero of the village status effect, which I did not use, but I don't care. It's a little too early in the game to really try to do that. I didn't want the effect in the first place. But yeah, just if you want my opinion, just literally make the most of your first time playing through the game. If you're a creative mode player and you're like, man, I've never beaten the game before, I know Minecraft kind of well, but I've never sat down and tried to beat it, then what are you waiting for, dude? Let's do this. Let's beat it. But in the process, enjoy it. You know, build those things from scratch. Legitimately build that house without needing creative mode. Learn how to enchant, learn how to brew potions. It's all part of that experience that I think is priceless for a first time playthrough. So, is that snow? What is, oh, it's the white. Also, how did you get up here? Are you trying to tell me it's time to go home? I guess we'll grab some red, because I kind of can't help but feel that red would be a really cool wall color as well. So either red or cyan. The red is actually really pretty, and it might contrast the stone color quite well. I'm actually kind of considering, in my personal survival world, building a barn out of red terracotta, because I think that would look beautiful. And I think I'm going to try to do a live stream tonight for the first time on my YouTube channel. Obviously, you will know by this point if I was able to get it to work, or if I simply had the time. Again, I'm quite busy trying to make sure you guys have content moving forward. So that's my priority. But yeah. Man, that Dragon Ball Legends video I did is really doing well, and it makes me happy because I was, you know, like the description of the video says, that is like the only mobile game I play. And yeah, I mean, oh shoot, there's an Enderman there. You know what? I'll take the stance, as Sam would say. Oh, I need you to come over this way. Whoa. That was like a 10 out of 10 dive. Come on. Come on. No, not you. Never hurts to try. Anyways, yeah, I was kind of like, oh, you know, if I post this video, maybe people won't like it because it's a mobile game. Even though Dragon Ball Legends is quite popular, I think. I was afraid that because, you know, I'm trying to learn how to play it on PC with only a mouse, that people would probably give me a hard time for it or be like, you know, this isn't good. Also, I remember that from our first day, but the plains is this way, so that's where we're gonna be heading. But it's nice to know that we have access to all that terracotta very close to our house. But like I was saying, the video's performing very well, and I'll probably make a couple more videos off it, obviously, because, you know, there's aspects to that game that I want to cover, and I want to start doing commentary with it rather than these silent videos, because oh my gosh, what is going on tonight with the Enderman? Okay. Right this way. This way. Whoa! No! No, 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 no. I didn't want my horse to get schmacked or something. Where's the other one? I knew there's 3. That horse is walking away like he doesn't associate with me. Come on, just... I know one of you will drop one for sure. Actually, both of you will drop one. See, my prediction was like totally accurate. Okay. Alright. I have no idea what happened in the last one, but... Oh. Is he mad? Yeah, he's mad. You killed my family. My wife is now dead because of you. Alright. That was a good little combo we got going there with the Enderman. Anyways, our horse is now all the way over here. He's like, can we please go home now? Sorry to keep getting sidetracked with the Enderman, but I think that was an arrow I just picked up. But moving forward, there will be some more legend stuff, but I'm not gonna like try to capitalize on that video's success really, because I don't really want to overdo it. It is a mobile game, and I play it fairly casually, so I tried to show off that I know how to play the PvP portion of the game, and it can be done with a mouse, but again, I don't think many people were impressed. So this is what it would look like looking straight on the house, like that's the balcony overlooking the pond, so that's actually kind of cool. It'd be cool to take some screenshots of the house, like, from the distance. I don't know if this is where I crossed the pond at, or this little river, but that's where I'm crossing it now. Come on. Don't be shy, don't be shy. There we go, that's the land hoe. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I've really got to say about Dragon Ball Legends. So if you saw the video and you liked it, I appreciate you. There's gonna be some more stuff coming, and then if that does really well, then I guess we'll see where it goes from there. So I talked about Kirby. I talked about some of the things going on. I swear there was some other things I wanted to talk about, but I'm not quite sure. This would be definitely the reason why I script the update video, just so it sounds a little more professional. Oh, I talked about turtles. I don't know that I got to finish my little skyblock or whatever it's called conversation, but if I can figure that out, yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing like if I could actually do that because I've never played it and I don't know what the. I sound like an old man saying this, but like I don't know exactly what the goal of it is. If you're trying to build to a certain point. Well, I kind of like the red. I don't know if you're trying to just build your island as big as possible off of what you're given, or if you're trying to, I don't know. I mean, I also like this color as well, the washed out look. But I think this red is quite nice. Obviously, I'd have to go collect more, but I kind of like that. I'll probably make a small batch of cyan just so people can see, but wow, that's really pretty. But like I was saying, I think it's definitely worth checking out, especially if it was such a big part of the game at one point. Why wouldn't I wanna... I need to go ahead and get this stuff planted. Why wouldn't I want to check it out? So, if that is by chance any of your guys' thing, if you've seen that before and you're like, yeah, it's great, then, yeah, hopefully I can have that, be a part of the channel. I'm pretty sure you gotta smelt that for dye, so, we'll see about that. But at the very least, if I do it, it would make for a pretty cool mini series. I'd like to think so. It never hurts to see, right? Does it take 3 sticks to smelt one item? It takes 2. That's not bad. Alright, so we've got our blue and our green dye, and now we can officially create cyan. And then I think you surround it with the blocks, right? Yes. So as you can see, it makes this gray color. The game calls it cyan, but this is clearly gray. And that was what my other idea was doing these, like, I mean, they're almost depressing looking, but like looking to the left and the right, I'm gonna be honest, the red is definitely more appealing. And I've built out of this a lot in the past in my personal worlds because it's such an easy block to build with. So I think we're gonna make red terracotta the basement color, since it's not like over the top in your face like, say, concrete. But if I was able to find some rose bushes, I would like to farm those for the red dye so that I don't have to necessarily keep going back to the Badlands. But I don't know that there's any forests around that have rose bushes. I guess we'll hop on the horse really quick and have a gander, right? I should have took a screenshot in the Badlands for the thumbnail, but I typically take the screenshots after the video ends, hence why you can see like this is the screenshot I took right before I started the recording. So if you ever see those and you're like, why is he always randomly taking screenshots? Yeah, it's the thumbnail. I guess we'll just grab the horse and see if there's any in the surrounding area, since there's a forest back that way. I know you guys are probably tired of me hopping on the horse, but as far as my knowledge goes, you can't bone meal regular tiny flowers, and I don't want to keep bone mealing grass trying to get poppies to spawn, so I would rather just try to find the rose bushes so we can farm them with bone meal and just get a ton, and that means, yeah, we'll essentially be set. Those look like sunflowers. They are. That's awesome. Sunflowers are always very fun to see. Sunflowers plain especially. I think those are definitely not my favorite biome, and not one I come across very often, but I think they're super awesome. They're always fun. I love when you're like trying to get to the stronghold and you cross through one. It feels, there's something magical about it. Quite a few red flowers over here, but not what we're looking for. Also, any of you want to audition for being my racing horse? I like the gray colors. Very cool. I've never had a gray horse before. It is so cool getting to show off horses, because I never got to in my my Minecraft playthrough. I mean, it's not like something that I needed to show off, but I was like, man, it would have been cool, but because of the ocean surrounding the house, it made sense for me just travel by boat and not annoy people. I bet this video is probably dragging on quite a bit. Yeah, about 50 minutes, but I just kind of want to keep going. Kind of to make up for the last video. I guess it doesn't hurt to collect some poppies, right? It is kind of hard to do this because I can't see. I'm not going to go nuts trying to get all of them. And I'm not going to fill my inventory with sunflowers. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cool. Not only the terrain, but just the sunflowers in general. Sunflowers are nice. I like seeing them in real life. Sunflower patches are quite pretty. Besides, when they start to like wither and wilt, then they're not so pretty. Then that looks like something out of a horror movie. So that looks like ocean that way. Oh my gosh, this area is so cool. If I could change anything right now, I would be setting my house up over there. But I don't know that. I wish I had my scope, but I think that over there is what we're looking for. I think those are rose bushes. They're quite far away, but I don't think poppies would appear that big from this distance, and I don't see any over in this, so. Oh, there's another village. That's actually really cool. Let's show the coordinates on that, just for reference, because this would be a much better place to fight a raid, just saying. Actually, I'm going to save my pickaxe. I'm not going to mess with this village right now. I think I'm just going to leave them alone. But it's big enough to have a golem. And it looks like they have, yeah, this village is better than the one that I was living in, but don't tell them that. But yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. A good place to have a raid in a sort of isolated area. That must be, actually that might not be a desert, that might just be a big beach. It looks like the classic Minecraft beach. Okay, those are definitely rose bushes, so I'm glad I spotted those, because you only need one of them to be able to farm, but I'm just going to grab what's there and then use bone meal on the rest, and yeah, we're good. And I'll still probably be short terracotta and end up going back to the mesa, or sorry, the Badlands anyways. So. As the sun sets, we ride into this mythical little tiny, is this a flower forest? It totally is, it's gotta be. Look at the tulips. That's awesome. It looks like just a little tiny flower forest right here. It sure is. Does that count as an actual biome? Is it? Yeah, flower forest. Oh, these places are so pretty. I hear people say that they're rare, but I've never had any like circumstance where I'm like, yeah, these things are hard to find. I've spawned in them quite a few times in the past. Actually, yeah, it seems to stretch for a little ways, but this island is adorable. If I lived in this area, I'd have my house be right over there, and this island have a beacon in the middle. Leave all the trees in the hills and just have it shining off it. Oh, that would be so great, but we can spend all day thinking about, oh, what if I lived here? What if I lived there? Also, I can't remember. Oh, there he is. He's hiding. Couldn't remember where I put him. Alright, dude. You have done well today. I'll give you that, but yeah, it's time for you to finally rest. I'm not gonna bother with that Enderman right now just because I really want to get home and place down what I can of the terracotta before the video ends. And then I gotta get set up to record the update video, and then I have to learn how to live stream on YouTube. I have never gone live on YouTube before, so all I've got to do is input the stream key or whatever, or however that works, and then it should be good to go. What I'll be streaming, well, in case I'm not able to get it to work, I'm not actually going to say, but it's something that I think people will enjoy. I'm just hoping that everything goes smooth. Look at that, the house is starting to come into view. I'm so happy to have a horse. I just need to get armor on it, but I'm pretty sure I either have armor in the chest over there at the village to the left, or I just didn't pick it up because I'm pretty sure there was some in that dungeon. There was a dungeon, right? I found a dungeon in this world. Or am I thinking of the playthrough? Man, this is what sucks when you have several Minecraft series. Okay, sweet. We're in. We're in my territory now. Coming up over the hill, and ta-da! Look at that. Look at that place. That place that is desperately in need of lights. Do you think I could jump onto the balcony from here? No. I love the sound. Oh, I had my hand on the space bar. Oops. Yeah, this place needs torched up. I'm actually going to do lanterns, and they'll be on those, and then probably hanging here. But I don't want to spend all my iron on that, but I also do want at the same time. But I don't really want to use torches. I want it to feel like I don't know. I might do torches on the inside, but the outside, I'm kind of being I guess hesitant. So we can come over here and just plant one of those. Oops. I have to sneeze. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So if I grab the rest of these really quick, even though I turned a whole bunch of it into dye, facepalm, we could do this. Watch, in like 2 seconds, I'm going to be like, crap, I need the bone meal for X, Y, and Z thing. But this all becomes dye, a ton of dye at that, and then, yeah, we got literally all of this to do. And I'm going to try to do it and not use up all of this stuff at once, but you never know what's going to happen. Where you'll be like, crap, I shouldn't have dyed all those things because I needed to do this, so I'm just going to save a little bit of that for now, rather than going in guns blazing and waste a bunch of material, hypothetically. But I'm going to go ahead and... I feel all like nasally now after that sneeze. That was a good sneeze, though. Might as well put a little bit of progress into the house today, and then this will be the end wall, because like I said, you're not going to see this. This will all be the, like, you know, in a real house you have crawl spaces and whatnot where like the pipes and wires and all these things go, and just generally where you can work on your house. Well, this is what this is. This is the crawl space where the redstone wiring and whatnot will be hooked up. So I'm pretty sure this will be where the door into the room will go, so that's why I'm just going to leave that be for now. And then go ahead and mark this off. I don't know, I think the red might be a little bright now that I think about it, but to be honest, the cyan was a little too dark. And then the blue dye actually has like a purpley look to it, so I'm not really interested in doing that anyways. Oop. Okay, so before we continue, I'm going to grab a handful of logs. And I'm going to play around with the idea of having beams going across the top. And also just get rid of these trees that are like right outside my front door. It does look like, right now it just looks like this house is a run-down place in the middle of the woods that we kind of found. But hopefully we will be changing that before long. We'll breathe some life into this place. Get these low-hanging branches out of the way. Get out of here. I knew this was going to be a longer episode, like a lot of these episodes, to be honest, but like I said, I got to make up for what happened in the last one. But besides that, also, like, you know, if I was smart and like thinking ahead, I would not record this long, because that means that's less uploads I can make out of it. Like, I could chop these up into 20-minute things, edit them, do voiceover, and then boom, I've just created content for the next year. But I'm not smart, and I'll stick to recording how I think I want to record. Even though that does kind of make it a little challenging on me, because that means I gotta put a little bit more work into making sure there's uploads. But oh well, we're here to have fun. We are not here to conduct business. I know I'm not. But there we go. So what I was saying is, I think I might throw in the idea of having these come across. But no matter what, here, let me get this out of the way. So you have a door here and a door here. So every room would have two entrances, like so. But I don't know if we really want to have a beam come across, or just build it up like this and leave it that way. Because regardless, this has to be here, because from the inside, you know, if I do the log on the outside, you're going to have a gap. You're going to have a 1 block gap all the way along the top. So this is what it looks like that. And then on this side, we will do our logs going across the top and see if that fits the bill. So here's this. Hopefully it's enough to show off the idea, you know, since it matches the rest of the theme of the house. Man, I'll be honest, it does look a little extra. It just kind of looks tacked on there, because it's not like there's any beams like supporting the rest of the wall up. I feel like you'd almost have to have that, but then you're going overboard. You have so much oak wood. So I think for now we'll just leave it, and if I need to add a little pizzazz, I guess I could add some stairs holding up the ceiling, like trying to brace it, I guess. So that's an idea. Alright, so yeah, there's one room. I think we'll do enchanting room in this corner, brewing room in that corner, maybe. I don't like how small the doorways are. I think we're gonna go for the big open doorways, because Oh yeah, I think that looks better, but if we have two of them, will that impede it? Also, I know people are probably going to be like, okay, why do you need two doorways? And just for convenience, I mean, it makes sense. Okay, I think that looks better anyway, so. I do think the floor is just going to be stone brick, though, because I think wood may not look too pretty against this, so that's just my opinion. So we need that. I think this is the latest in a video that I've started building, but again, we're here to have fun. But I'm sure some people are probably like, this isn't exactly my definition of fun. I understand your concern, though. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 4, 4. Okay. So there you go. That's one area. And like I said, I will probably end up adding the frame onto that, or sorry, the log onto that, because this is where the doors are, and then I can hang a lantern or something there, which I think would be cool. But hey, that's one hallway, so you come down off the ladder and boom, it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the rest of the materials we've got to get this all cleaned up and ready for, and when that's said and done, if we have some leftover material that we could immediately use, I might just try to finish as much of this as I can, or just call it a video. But also, obviously, I have to seal in literally the rest of these rooms. Right now I'm just putting up like the hallway portion, so there's that. But I'm kind of concerned these rooms might be too small, or at least the enchanting one. If all else fails, though, I could add an extra room. Okay, never mind. I'm lying. Let's see what we got up here. Did I use all that? Yeah. Okay. We'll come down here. Man, I'm gonna have to go back for terracotta already. That's not a good sign. That means that this is going to be a lot more of an expensive project than I think I have noticed or realized. So, I'm not like panicking over that, but it's going to look good in the end. That's all that really matters to me. Because I feel bad for my horse in the rain, but I can't keep him in the basement. He'd probably get depressed and pale. Alright. So, technically, these don't have to show, because you're not going to see them. And if I was smart, I would get rid of the pillars on the outside. But, I don't know. Regardless, it's gonna be like this, just so people can see that. Oh yeah, the enchantment room would definitely fit in here. This is where it would be. So technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as you can see, it's gonna be right here. Well, but in this room, so. I will go ahead and just add all of these in, though. So you get the idea. But yeah, I'm gonna have to really go on the grind. For sure. I guess we'll kind of focus on this just because this will probably be the enchantment room, so we should get the idea. This half is honestly just about halfway done, so that means that we're halfway done with the walls in general, which is a pretty good sign. And I'm actually going to end off the video by adding the lanterns, or some of them. So let's do some quick math. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 for the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll do the walls. I guess we'll see. Come on, I gotta make some torches real quick. This is kind of sloppy, but oh well, right? There's only so much you can do. Alright, hopefully this 15 will be more than enough, but we're gonna run around and do these first since they need the lights the most. I'm trying to do this while it's still nighttime so we can see how well it lights it up. There's that. It's adding some light, but it's definitely not nearly enough. I mean, it's very dim, so this place would look really nice with the shaders on, but I'm not getting into that for a while. It makes sense to hang one above the door, but I'm going to do it above the window so the light gets in the house as well, I think. And then I guess we'll go from there. It might make more sense, honestly, to have them on these blank ones, not the windows, but I don't know. We're gonna have a leftover lantern from where, you know, it costs 8 nuggets to make one, not 9, and then they added up, making all these to have an extra couple ingots that made this one. But we're probably gonna have some on this pillar here, so we'll just put one for, actually, no. This works out. This works out. Well, the creeper's coming, so I don't want to take a chance. Oh, no. I didn't think that was going to work. Oh, that makes me mad. But it didn't get rid of the flower, and that's all that matters. If it got rid of the flower, we would have, well, I would have been kind of upset. Because I'd rather not use all my bone meal trying to get more dye. You mind your own business, you creep. I can't hear myself talking over the rain in the game, it's so loud, but oh, of course. Can you come back this way, please? At least blow up over the stone. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do it. Okay then. Alright. Hopefully nothing else got ruined in that. I think we're good. I think this is a good time to finally add these in. If we're being honest. Oh, that was an Enderman. It sounds like he's in our basement. Sorry, downstairs area. When will I get over that? Believe me, I know what I'm doing. This is the perfect way to end off the episode. I know it looks a little weird too, like that, but honestly, I don't really mind. I don't think it looks too strange. And by the way, there's a look at the lighting situation. I think it looks decent, and I should prevent mobs from spawning, but I'm not sure. Obviously, there would be lanterns in this room as well. At least that's the plan. Perfect way to end it off. One is by checking for Enderman. Okay, I think we're good. This is cozy down in here. There we go. That's all. That is all. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through this while we had to gather so many materials, but a little bit more went into this than I thought. However, I think even though I was a little all over the place with the beginning of the video trying to get over the raid that just happened, I think this is a really good start to this little downstairs area, even though there's no stairs. But I'll be honest, I could be happier with how this place is shaping up. I think honestly the red looks good with that wood ceiling. So yeah, I'm going to probably sit down and get ready to record the update video and get ready for a live stream, hopefully, that you will have seen because you care enough to watch my live streams. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we continue working on this downstairs area.